I'm currently up here $315,000 here on my Bitcoin long position, and just as we predicted here in the last video, you can actually watch the last video, we exactly predicted that the Bitcoin price had a move to the upside and tested the volume profile indicator. Currently, it seems like we are potentially about to break it, and if it is going to break, as I talked about here in the last video, then you better be prepared because something significant is about to play out. So anyway, I've been trading Bitcoin here for about 10 years now, maybe even a little bit longer, and I've been holding Bitcoin as well here for a very, very long time. Also predicting, of course, the Bitcoin bear market bottom. Currently, I've again built a significant position here on some crypto positions, totaling in $3 million in total here on Cardano, Solana, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. And I'm predicting still that we are going to see a significant rally here to the upside. So in this video, we're going to go over exactly this indicator. We're going to go over here to the crypto funding. We're going to go talk about the liquidation heat maps and why I personally believe that a big move is going to happen, and it's going to be very, very exciting. So you're going to have to watch this video all the way through the end. Anyway, by the way, for everyone who wants to know, I'm trading on BTCC exchange. I posted this trade also inside the Discord. If you want to join, I have a link in the description to join. All you have to do, sign up with BTCC exchange with my link in the description, deposit $500, and you will gain access here to my Discord server. Again, full link in the description, just like that. Anyway, let's talk about this trade still. $370,000 here in profit. It continues to grow. In the last video, I talked about here the volume profile indicator. And I told you guys here that I'm looking here for the volume for the Bitcoin price to retest here the volume profile one time. I mean, we got a little bit of rejection here to the downside here from this exact cluster. I'll probably open here the Bybit chart just to make it a little bit more clear. And I'm going to remove these drawings over here. But yeah, we basically have currently this volume cluster right over here that we had a rejection into the downside a little bit. We're struggling a little bit to break it, and currently we had an impulse here back inside this exact level. And I told you guys, if we are going to retry and we are going to break it, we're likely going to break here much further to the upside, probably towards $100,000. If we break that actual level, in my opinion, I think we are going to be ripe here to break the all-time high. And if we do, guys, then that is probably going to start another significant update here to the upside. We know from the past that if the Bitcoin price breaks the all-time high, and we very clearly can see it over here. When the Bitcoin price over here broke the all-time high, we had this massive impulse to the upside, and that's because hype gets back. People talk about it on the news, yada yada yada. People want to FOMO. They feel like they're missing out. And I again feel we're going to see the exact same thing. Now, we still have to break this volume cluster. We're still struggling with it. But if we do, we're probably going to see a significant rally here to the upside. And if I look here at the funding rate, actually, the funding rate looks completely fine. Flat here on Bitcoin. We can actually see on Binance, OKX, Bybit. All of these exchanges, it looks completely flat and fine. So for all these coins here, all the altcoins as well, the perpetuals and the futures, they are currently all here very, very nice into the funding rate, which don't pose any big danger here at all that could potentially stop here this Bitcoin price from rallying. And again, if I look at the liquidation heat map, we can see that currently at $100,000 we have a bunch of liquidations, so we want to go here to about $100,000. If we actually break that level, I again think we are completely clear here to move towards the all-time high. If that happens, I think this trade is going to start moving towards $500,000 in profit. So that is going to be the exact goal right now. We're just going to have to wait this out. I have high conviction that this trade is going to play out. Again, I have long positions on all of these coins, and I am trading here on BTCC exchange. You can see all of these coins here can be traded over here on BTCC exchange if you're actually interested as well in using this exchange. I have a link in the description. You get a 10% deposit bonus, and I am waiting here for this trade to completely play out and work out beautifully. So $500,000 profit. I'm probably aiming for like $1 million profit or more, and I will just continue here to hold this trade. So anyway, that was everything I want to talk about here in the short-term price section. What I want to talk about a little bit here in the long-term price section is that we are still seeing this very clear bounce here from the Bitcoin rainbow wave indicator, which this is my favorite indicator out there. It's just easy, it's clean, it's nostalgic, it's everything just perfectly combined together. And what you can actually see here is that we had a very strong bounce here from the bottom here of the Bitcoin rainbow wave. And it seems like we are about here to rally and rally further back up higher in this Bitcoin rainbow wave. And historically, whenever we have here been at this bottom trend line, so we saw this as well here back in 2017, you can see what happened after that. We still had this significant rally here to the upside, all the way towards this red trend line at the top, red trend line here at the top. Also here, the red trend line at the top. We don't generally tend to exactly hit it. We tend to come very, very close to it. So even if we're going to be a little bit conservative $200,000 in my opinion is still a target here for the Bitcoin price. And this indicator has never been wrong before. Every single time has been correct. Every single time. You can always see corrections here from this red line. It basically beautifully trades here in between it. You can also see it here with this bull run. Blue line, just beautifully accepted this. Over here, the red line. You can see also here in the March crash, this Bitcoin bear market bottom, again, beautifully stays inside the trend line. And also here again, giving us verification that this trend line over here is real and still holding. Again, giving us over here verification that this indicator is still valid. So in my opinion, the next level we are going to go here is going to be this red trend line. Now, I don't know if I'm going to hold this trade until $200,000, but I can tell you that for my spot holdings, I'm not looking to sell anywhere near unless we hit here $200,000. If I go very quickly here to the stock market as well, just very quickly glance over it. Of course, we had all of the tariff war here with the president. It seems to be over. The stock market is recovering. And also, if I quickly glance over gold, that is holding up very strongly, and we will potentially see Bitcoin following that a little bit still. I think Bitcoin is probably being delayed a little bit, but the more value moves here to gold, it's probably likely some gold people are going to take profit, reinvest it into Bitcoin. So that's quite nice. A quick update on the dollar index. It's still just going flat. Nothing really changed since the last video. So the macro environment is lining up here for the Bitcoin price to also have a move to the upside. Everything is clear. Funding rate, everything is fine. So let's break here this volume cluster. If we do in the next couple of days, then in my opinion, I'm not a financial advisor, but the Bitcoin price is going to have a significant value to the upside. And with that, I want to end this video. Hope to see you guys here in my next video. Bye bye.